Manchester United have been linked with a move for Everton's Ndiaye as a potential left winger. Now, we've already just talked about Bradley Barcola, and I think Ndiaye is one of the most outstanding players for Everton. And in the Premier League, in my opinion, he's had a great career spark. I think he was at Rising Ballers, and then he made his way through like Marseille, Sheffield, and now at Everton, where he is, for me, their best player. Just the flair that he plays with. It's fantastic. He's 26 years of age, which I think is the perfect age. He can play on the right, can play on the left, which is good. Versatility is key. I think he does prefer to play on the left. I think obviously when they bought in Grealish and he's so left heavy and most of his good moments come down the left, I think that's why he's played there, and Ndiaye has to go over to the right. But he's looked good on that right hand side as well. He's very skillful. He's got a lot of quality. He's got a contract until 2029. I mean, I think he definitely is one of those players that will leave Everton, whether he goes to Arsenal, City, whoever it is. I'm sure a club in the Premier League will pick him up. I think he is that good of a player. He's someone who's very, very key for Everton. And again, has been on the radar with a potential move to United now. I've seen a lot of people say he is kind of similar to Cunha. I think what I would say about Ndiaye is he's someone who does tend to drift, but can hold his width if he needs to. And I think that's something that's key, having that balance. I think Cunha, listen, I'm not saying when I've been talking about Cunha, he's someone who don't hold his width at all. But I think we definitely need like a left-hand side player, and I think someone who can just hold the width, like a Doku, like a Ahmad or an Mbeumo, cut inside when they need to. I think what I was saying about Ndiaye, his stocks have obviously risen, which is good to see for him on a personal level. Everton will probably demand I'm going to say £70 million. I know his market value is about 35 to 40, but they're going to demand something ridiculous for that sort of player, and they're going to obviously value him highly, especially dealing with United and the Premier League club in general. Now you look at his stats, 23 out of 23 matches he's been involved in the Premier League, he has started, 5 goals, 3 assists. I think that takes him up to Everton's kind of most important player. Now, as I said, the amount of 90 minutes he played, which is key, which is important to look at to kind of see how valuable he is for the team. In the last sort of 6 games, he's completed 90 minutes. Then before that, he was obviously at AFCON. But even before AFCON, regular 90 minutes. And yeah, I just think he's a breath of fresh air, and he's a very, very good player to watch. He's someone that gets you off your seat. He's someone who excites a lot of players, and for me would be someone I look to bring in. He kind of reminds you of an olden day player, someone with a lot of flair, a lot of creativity, a lot of skill, a lot of power, a lot of accuracy, a lot of tech, really. And I think that's something that potentially United miss. I think we have that. We have a lot of technical players. Cunha is very technical. Bruno and Mbeumo, Ahmad, they have their own technical abilities, but I think Ndiaye is just a different level player, man. And I think he's someone who Ineos will definitely consider as an option. I think, is he the finished article? No, but I think out of the players we've been linked to, Marshall, Godo, Diamande, Barcola, I think he is more the complete player. I think that's probably due to age and experience that he's had. But again, I would definitely look at signing him for Manchester United, man. I think he's a quality player. He'd probably be my number one preference, really, for the left wing position. I think this is not the first time he's been linked with a move. There has been previous links before. And again, I think he's someone I'd look to definitely bring in. As I said, you can let me know your thoughts in the comments. He will probably cost a lot of money to bring in, but is he someone that's worth it, in my opinion? In your opinion, let me know. In my opinion, I think if you're going to spend £70 million, why not go and get one of the best wingers in the Premier League for me? One of the most quality players, someone who can create a chance out of nothing, a flair player. And again, it's probably what Manchester United need. But yeah, you can let me know your kind of thoughts and opinions, as you always do. We know sort of United are in need of a winger. Is Iliman Ndiaye that potential option? We will have to wait and see. As I said, if you look at best wingers in the league, you probably have Doku, Semenyo. I know Salah's not had a great season, but I think you have to put him up there. I think Mbeumo's been great. If we're looking at other sort of potential wingers lower down in the league, I think Kevin Shard has been brilliant. I think Ndiaye's been good. I think Grealish has been good, but we know Grealish's quality. I'm trying to think who else is good in the league off the top of my head. I think Saka obviously up there. But yeah, I think he is that upper echelon player, and I believe he will go to a top level team. I think that's something that you have to consider. But yeah, I think you can let me know your thoughts on Ndiaye. Would you bring him to